Greetings and welcome to Oxygen Not Included. I'm KatherineOfSky and I'm so excited to be playing this awesome looking colony builder game and survival game. As you can imagine, oxygen is not included, and it will be one of the major things that we're going to look for on our journey to help our people survive. Thank you so very much to Klei Entertainment for providing me a key for the game. I'm really thrilled to dig into this. I have played a couple of hours worth on my own just to see if I can get a handle on the controls and stuff, so I would like to start a new game for this playthrough. So we're going to generate the world first. I love the picture of this this poor guy. Got a crack in his helmet. Oh my god, life is bad for him. So the first thing we want to do is assemble our crew, and each of these peoples has different skills. They have traits and additional items that you have to help them out with. So what we're going to look for is, I'm going to look for a kind of a variety of attributes and make sure we can have people that don't have problems. Like sometimes, let's see, cannot perform job, cook. Okay, so this person can't cook. That's not a good thing. We would have to have somebody else do the cooking. But I don't like to have characters like that because they... I don't want anybody to not be able to do anything if we can't help it, at least in the beginning stages of the game. I love all of the haircuts and the expressions are so funny in these people. So, let's go ahead and re-roll Blanche here. How's Mystique? Medicine, that's good. Learning, 5. Learning is really good. I'm going to go through these qualities really quick so you know what they are. This is a game that's very similar to RimWorld in that you have unique individuals that have unique skills. So these things might be familiar. Cooking determines food production speed. Athletics is movement speed. Digging is obviously digging speed. Medicine is how fast they can heal after injury, and also disease resistance. I don't know if there's any doctoring in the game per se, so this is like a personal resistance to disease. Tinkering speed, it's basically efficiency when operating machines. As you'll see, that's pretty necessary. Construction speed, creativity is decorating speed. So affects speed and quality of a duplicant's artistic creations. I like Mystique's hair, that's really cool. Okay, and learning. This is determines skill training and research effectiveness. As we'll see, our duplicants will level up in skills as they use them. So that's pretty important. It's plus 35 research points per day, which is awesome. Strength, carrying weight. They do carry around materials to get them to different places. So this person, wow, Mystique also has learning plus 5 as an extra trait, so I think I'm going to keep Mystique. Apparently Mystique is a loud sleeper, so it might disturb other people. I haven't played long enough to figure out, you know, how to separate people in rooms or whatnot, so we might have to figure that out. But the additional is decor expectation is 0. So this is basically how they expect the room to look, and if it's less than their expectations, that'll cause their stress level to rise. Then we have a stress response. This duplicant is liable to puke everywhere when stressed. There are others. There's destroying things, which is not great. This duplicant will take out their frustrations on defenseless machines when stressed. So... Mystiques defy all labels. Okay, so we have Mystique, got medicine and learning. This moon has digging and tinkering, mole hands, great for tunneling, but finding gloves is a nightmare. Okay, so she's a specialized digger. A loud sleeper again, so maybe I could put these two in the same room. They would maybe be happy, I don't know. I've only ever managed to have one large dorm for my people. So Carl, hi Carl. He's got tinkering skill, which is good for machinery, though I'm wondering if we should get like a person with creativity better, even though Carl looks like a great candidate here. Uncultured though, decor expectations minus 20, refuses to do job art. Yeah, let's go ahead and shuffle him to something else. Construction and learning. That's pretty good. Can we get construction and creativity? Come on. Oh, -3. I have never seen a person have minus qualities. That's not great at all. So this is a person who has many skills, but they're a yokel, meaning they can't perform a job research. That's not great. -3 learning. Wow. Bottomless stomach. Calories burn rate is much faster. Twinkle toes. Wow. Athletics +7. That's pretty darn great. Dang. So they have a huge variety of skills. This person walks really fast. Let's just look for... I really want construction creativity. Oh my gosh. Level 12 artist. He has takes a little longer than usual to do their business. Bladder efficiency -50%, -0.5. Interior decorator. They have higher decor expectations. 40. Wow. They might be really stressed in our colony initially. Man, that's hard. That's really hard. Okay, let's just choose one with somebody less persnickety. You know what? We're gonna have Gus. I like Gus. Athletics and construction. We need construction people. Okay, flatulence. Some duplicates are just full of it. Okay, and athletics, good, +7. Alright, decor expectation 10, and he's destructive. Alright, we're gonna stick with these group of people, I think. So, I actually want to rename them to your guys' names, because even though these people, you know, we have a colony, but we want to make them a little bit more real, and we want this to be a little bit more, you know, we want to care about our people. It's not as if they're printed from a machine or something. Haha. But I'd like to give them your names. So if you're interested in being a colonist in my colony, do please say so in the comments section. And next episode, I will take names at random and rename all these people. So let's name our colony. Let's call it, I don't know, Nimbus, with a sort of sky theme, and we will embark on our journey. Okay, we have arrived. Let's take stock of where we are. Oh, our crew has awoken miles beneath the surface of an unfamiliar terrestrial body. Oddly, they have no recollection of how they got here. It might be best to start digging. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's pause the game to start off with and look around. Looks like we have 2 pockets of water here. Ooh, there's some... Wow, these plants are drowning, which is not great. We have... what's important for us to look for is oxygen. And here is oxalate, which basically will provide a little bit of oxygen just naturally flowing out of the blocks until we can find other ways of making oxygen. So here we have copper ore, which is a raw metal, which is needed for stuff. There's coal, which is a consumable ore. You can burn it to make electricity later. And then there's a lot of raw minerals like sandstone, which you use to build stuff, basically. Then we have these green blocks, which are algae. And those things are used to power oxygen-making machines. So we're going to need a ton of that. Looks like there's some nice layers here and there. The plants are really interesting because most of them you can plant for food and stuff. So that's going to be pretty important. Things like sand are filtration mediums, but they also fall from the ceiling. And I had one guy trapped because sand fell behind him and he actually suffocated to death in a room because he couldn't get out. Even though I had guys digging after him, he could not get out. So that was not great. So what we want to do first is maybe expose one more oxygen thing here. And we want to start doing some research and get some beds made and start building our colony properly. So let's just start digging. We start off with some food, I think. Yeah, 20,000 kilocalories. Our stress level is 5% right now. That's because of Gus, I believe, as it says. Yeah, it says here the highest stress is Gus. And then Mystique is at 5 and Moon is 5. Oh, they're all at 5. Okay, that's not great. But let's go ahead and start out by digging stuff here. And we want to dig this. So I'm going to get my guys to work digging. And I also want to dig, thinking about digging here, just to make bedrooms and stuff like that. That's going to be pretty important. We have building items here. First, in the base building, we have ladders and tiles. Tiles are like walls, like floors that you would make. Storage compactors. Those are extremely important for storing things. You can store a bunch of stuff in those, which is nice. Okay, and here I'm going to put a couple of ladders. What's really nice is you can put ladders down and they will extract behind it. So you can do 2 actions at once, essentially, with that process. So one of the first things we need to get going is to make a whatchamacallit thing, an oxygen, what are they called? Here, I'm going to look for this. An algae deoxidizer. And we're going to need power for that. That's very, very important. So what I also want to do is make a food station. A microbe musher is good because we're going to need power for that. And yeah, okay. So let's let these guys just collect a bunch of stuff. And here we have a little bit more oxygen coming in. You can see it kind of bubbling out there. Okay. Stations, research station. Okay, now we can actually build stuff. And the icons will light up when you can build things, which is nice. So here, I'm going to build tiles. Just so in case I want to build under this, I can. And let's dig some more of this. And I think this is where I want to have my storage area, possibly. Maybe. And I'll build a couple more ladders here. I want to build the food place over here. The microbe musher. And then after that, we'll have the dorm. Pneumatic door. So this pneumatic door encloses rooms without blocking the flow of gas or liquid. So liquid or water, or not water, goodness me. The oxygen can flow through this door, which is important at the moment. And then here is where I'm going to build the beds. We're going to build cots. And then in between them, we're going to build some decor. Flower vases. So that they are happy-ish. Okay, and here we're going to need some power generation. So let's see if I can dig. Will these guys dig these? Yes, they can reach those squares, which is cool. Okay, let's do this. Alright, so they're keeping on digging this stuff out, which is good. Good. I think maybe I'll put another door here and make like 2 different rooms. That seems reasonable. I don't want to dig up here yet because this sand will just fall right down on top of this. Okay. On these flower vases, you actually have to plant a seed, so make sure you get some briar thingies, or else they won't get planted. So let's go ahead and build another door here. Right. So we're going to need 1, 2, space 1, 2. Okay, so we're just going to need, I'm going to put maybe 2 bedrooms each. And each one has a briar seed. Alright. Now down here, I think is where I want to do the oxygen, algae deoxidizers, basically. We'll have one here, next to the food machine, and one over maybe here. Okay, and then we're going to sort out some power, which is, we're going to use a manual generator. And we're going to put a couple of tiny batteries down here as well. But we're going to need some materials for them. Let's see, can we... Tiny battery. Okay, waiting copper ore. So we're going to need some copper ore. Up here, there's a ton of copper ore. So let's go ahead and dig up this way and dig out all this ore. And so they can get there, I would like them to just have, oh, no. Okay, haha. Okay, I can't draw a straight line, apparently. Cancel these guys. But the UI is really, really easy to use. I like it a lot. Very, very simple. All of these guys have hotkeys as well, which I haven't learned just yet. I've been focusing kind of on other things, but it's really, really good. Let's see if I can do tiles here. There we go. And they'll dig this out and then replace it with a tile. So what I also need is we definitely need some electrical wire going from the generator here to these different machines. And I'm going to have this go through the floor here, like that. Okay. So then as soon as this stuff is going, somebody can actually power this generator, and it's absolutely adorable when this happens. There we go. Guy is running like a hamster on a wheel. It's so funny. So what's going to happen now is these machines, the algae deoxidizer, need to be fed with algae, and that's those green blocks that we were collecting. So they only work if they have this algae in here. Right now we're at max gas pressure in terms of breathable gas. So there's nothing coming out, but when we're not, you'll see this happening. But he's right now basically charging these batteries. As you can see, the charge level is going up, and they're kind of like doing this little bop dance kind of thing, which I think is adorable. So that's what's happening there. Here, let's go ahead and look at these plants. We have mealwood, which it tells you a little bit about it. Harvest remaining 3, growing 72% growth progress. A nutritious hardy plant well suited for domestication. Produces an edible grain that is suspiciously capable of movement. They are very interesting to look at. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig that up, and then, because some of these, actually maybe cancel and dig it up. And we'll let it grow. Some of these will not grow unless they're domesticated. Okay, this one cannot reproduce in the wild. Can be harvested for a single non-renewable source of food. So instead of that, I think I want to dig it up. Okay. And plant that when we can, basically. And then here, we're going to just allocate some of this space for digging. I want to dig this stuff. Okay. Oh, yep, and here we all fell asleep. Some of us did anyway. And I didn't get to make the other beds, unfortunately. Oh, these guys are interrupted sleep. Are you... Let's look at your details. Can I see the colony thing? Sleeping... Stats, loud sleeper, and you are also probably a loud sleeper, right? Yeah, okay, so I can't put them in the same room. Right, so they're gonna need separate rooms. That's fine. Furniture, let's just make a cot in here, and then we'll make a door. Maybe I'll just redesign this entire thing. Cancel build. We're gonna just deconstruct all of this stuff because I want to just basically put everybody in a separate room. That's what I want to do. Okay, so we're going to deconstruct everything because I thought maybe 2 snorers can live in the same room, but I guess they can't. Okay, so that's not great. Definitely not great. But in the meantime, I would like to allocate an area for storage, and that's, I think we're going to put that up here when we next get to the next cycle. Okay. And meanwhile, I definitely want to build, I'm going to build rooms with 1 space on either side, kind of like to have a little bit of decor here. So we'll build a cot, and we'll have a space for a plant on one side, and then a plant on the other. Or something on the other. There's lamps and other things. So pneumatic door here. So every 4 spaces I need a door. That's fine. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is where our thing is going to be, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Space there. Okay, and door goes here. And then this one is going to have more stuff. There's sand here, so that's not great. Oh, we'll just see how it happens. Okay, so these guys are eating our food, which is nice. They want to survive. Oh gosh, I forgot to build a toilet. Oh dear, that would be kind of necessary. Oh my goodness. Oh, so they looks like they deconstructed this stuff. So I need to put these tiles back here. And I definitely need to add an outhouse. Very, very important. Okay, so let's put that outhouse over there, and I'll put it at a high construction priority, 9, so that they make it. The outhouse does need to be filled, I think, with dirt. Is it? We can look. Let's just check and see, so they can use the bathroom. That's a very... Yeah, they need dirt, 200 kilograms. So that will be... Hopefully they will deliver that soon. Please do, guys. They're gonna... Okay, are you gonna deliver it? There we go, delivered dirt. Excellent. So now people can use the restroom in peace. So we have actually run out of time for this episode. If you want your name to be on one of these colonists, do please comment, and I will see you next time. Thank you so very, very much for joining me. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.